Hello YouTube, how are we all doing? We're starting to work on Mr. Fugly here, the ugly guitar. I've got a couple of new bits here. This is, I've got new mats, look at this, Mr. Power Instrument Works rubber backed instrument work mat. This was a gift from my son, Luke Skywalker, so always remember, I am your father. And we got this as well, this is cool, a neck rest thing. So it's from Mr. Power. I don't know who Mr. Power is. I've never heard of him. He's on the internet somewhere, I'm pretty sure. But you got two levels. So you've got the low level there, like that. And if you've got something higher, acoustic possibly, or whatever, you want it a bit higher, boom. There you go. So there you go. Thanks, son. You got me a gift. How nice. So let me show you this thing, what we took off. And thanks to everybody who put comments up and ideas of how to get this thing off. It was Zip and Ray and countless others. Thank you all so much. You know, helping the old boy out. Here we go. Anyway, so this thing is pretty rubbish. You can see it's cracked. This is just spinning around. It's broken off inside. So that was broken inside, and the screw nut, this thing here, was just spinning around on, you know, on the thread. It was stuck on the thread. So what do? We wedged it like that, and I stuck a coin in there just to keep that pressed up against the hole, and so that tightened that piece up. Then we took the spanner to it, undone, and it uncome undone. So that was fine. But these cheap Chinese squires, the parts are, well, you get what you pay for. If you're buying a cheap old guitar, they're going to put cheap parts on it. Go, you know, stands to reason. All right, let's see if the truss rod works, and then we'll carry on. So what do we do with this thing? I've got a spare one. Now it's the same shape as the others. If you look at that, it's bigger, but I don't care. I was given carte blanche to get this thing fixed. Do what you got to do, angle grinders, hammers, chisels, whatever you can, just to make it better. So that's what we did, and that's what I went and had in the spares pot. It's all I had. So it'll work. It'll look a bit weird, but listen, for a cheapo guitar, what do you expect? And praise the Lord, the truss rod works. It turns. So there you go. We're starting to win. This thing's going to be all right, I think. I tested all the electrics. It makes noise. Needs a bit of cleaning out, but apart from that, yeah, it's fine. I think I might rip the guts open. Let's have a look inside just for fun. So someone's been playing around in here, because if they look at that, someone's been screwing these up a bit too tight. All cracked, all of them. That one's cracked. That's the only one that's not cracked there. That one there is not cracked. All these are cracked. So we're going to rip all this apart and see what's going on inside here. So there's the trim cavity. I've just decked it. I've just screwed that in. So we've decked the bridge. Nothing worse than some kid picking this up and leaning on a bridge, wibbly wobbly all over the place, going out of tune. It's going to put him off straight away, because this is what he was going to buy it, some kid. He's going to have a little bid on this, I'm sure. Well, there's the guts. And the switch looks pretty good, and the pickups look alright as well. It's not very good light, I'm sorry, but yeah, that's a good switch on there. Big fat pots, not the little tiny ones. Yeah, that looks alright. That's a good switch on there, bloody hell. Best I've seen on a Squire, fucking hell. Alright, and the pickups look like El Nicos to me, and they ain't got the ceramic bar on the bottom. So I reckon it's going to be alright. So now we're just checking the frets. With a fret rocker. And up to now, oh fuck me, hang on. Oh no, that's alright. That's fine. Yeah, up to now, we're doing alright. This thing hasn't got any sharp frettings as well. Hello, there's one there. Needs a bit of attention. Let's have a look at that. Just there. And on this end there as well. Bastard. It's not much though. That's alright. Yeah, that one there? That's right there. Yeah. In the middle. Yeah, all the way along that one. and so on. So frets, the ones we had levelled and crowned. Now we're just going through the grits, polishing them up, and yeah, get them all sort of polished up and nice and shiny. And then we'll string it up, start setting it up. And we've got on here a little bit of linseed oil on the fretboard, on and off, and it should bring it up. Look at it, nice and clean, very nice. Okay, so here it is, my old beauties. Fugly is here. Okay, so what do? We've yeah, levelled and polished the frets, serviced the old fretboard there, made it nice and you know, slippery shiny. Put a new machine head on it, set it up. It's got 19 thousandths of an inch of nut action. That's all right. I'm going to mess with that. 12,000 neck relief. 464s. Can you see the action? It's tell you what, it feels really low. 464s, 9.5 inch radius. Blah blah blah. How does it sound? Well, it sounds like. So this one's going to be going home. There it is. This let's turn that chorus off of there. I'll put 9s on it. These ones, 9s. Roll the sound 9s. This is what came with the guitar. So. There it goes. It's yeah, it's what it is, isn't it? There's that snap to it. Put a bit of slap on it. Bit of a slap on it, see what happens with it. Bit more slap. That'll do. Okay, YouTube. Fugly goes back to the shop to be sold. I think some kid's going to love it. As long as you don't pay that much money. You know. Have a bid, kids. Have a bid. and you might get a cool little guitar. Sounds alright, though. I'll pick up. Alright, that's it. That's enough of me messing about. Okay guys, be lucky.